What's up, everybody? Welcome to another edition of There Is Life After Prison. So I just wanted to say, how's everybody doing tonight? And jump right back into things. I don't have my Corey with me. Usually I have the Corey with me so I can read off the charges. But yeah, so we'll go back down to like the second time that I was charged and arrested as an adult. If you remember in the first couple videos, it was I was charged with grand theft auto and burglary tools, and a lot of shit came out of that, though, believe it or not, because I had my license suspended at that point for speeding and driving to endanger and what you have, you know what I'm saying? I didn't get charged with ironically, I didn't get charged with driving without a license because I had just gotten my license. I just turned 17 and got my license, so one of the misdemeanors, the charges, I didn't get charged with, but I get charged with breaking and entering, possession of burglary tools, grand theft auto, a bunch of similar charges that go along with that, me and a friend of mine. And like I said, from that, my license had gotten suspended, so once it got, once we went to court, I didn't get any time for that one. I got to continue without a finding, so I was on probation for 2 years. Now, once I went to court, I was, my license was suspended, So, what had happened is, shortly after that, I'm a teenager. I'm a teenager. I'm rebel. So what do I want to do? I want to drive. So I go and take my girlfriend's car and I drive, and I get pulled over, and I get charged without a license, driving without a license. I go to court, pay a fine. It's a misdemeanor, nothing big. Pay a fine. But my license gets suspended now for 2 years. Okay, so over the years, the charges would, the probation would go away, or like it never really went away since 1988. I was always on probation or parole, in jail. I was never free. I was never scot-free from 1989. 88 is when I got arrested. So 1989, after I went to court, I always had something hanging over my head up until 2017, when I was finally clear. When I finally paid my debt to society through all the charges, through going prison multiple times, through having probation and doing programs and taking urines, and the money that I spent on lawyers, and oh my God, they tell you as a kid, you want to sell drugs for, well, I'm gonna make a lot of money. I can tell you, okay, honestly and truthfully, the 20, maybe 17 years, I'll say, But hell no, not even, because even before I was into selling hard drugs, even as a kid, I would sell weed, you know, when weed wasn't legal, you know what I mean, back in my day. So I always sold weed, you know what I'm saying? So, but all the money that you make, yeah, you'll spend some. You'll buy a car and you'll go on vacation and, you know, you'll buy gold chains, you know. You'll buy gold chains, you know. This is one I'm wearing tonight. Or, you know, with a couple of my rings on it. But, my wife's got my other chain on and my son's got my other chain on. I got another one. And, you know, this is all, you know why I feel good with this gold and this, and I'm proud because it's all legal now. I bought this with legal money, with working money. They were given to me with gifts, you know. Things like that. The knife's just in a way. That's just my knife. I carry my knife with me. My knife, military knife. I was never in the military, by the way. But it's a military knife. It snaps out, snaps in. But all the money. Now I can say, truthfully, and you can ask any buddy that has sold drugs, and you know, a lot of people that don't grasp the money, but they'll tell you, I spent well over $1 million, and people say, no way. But when you're selling drugs and you're making $1,000 a day, $1,500 a day, $2,000 a day off drugs, you know, count it, times it up, you know, and you know, you're making $15,000 a week, okay, and you times that times 4, and you're making $60,000 a month, you know, and you times that by 10, we'll say 10, not even 12 months, because, you know, there are some slow months, but you're talking $600,000 a year, right? And that's on an average decent, you know, $1,000, $2,000 a day. Now there's other times you know, slow down and things get slow and you make $500 a day, or, you know, you make $300 today, and tomorrow you make nothing, and, you know, but on an average, that's why I counted 10 months on it instead of 12, you know. But I spent well over $1 million through selling drugs. Okay? Did I ever have $1 million at one time? No, not at all. You know, did I ever feel like $1 million? No, not at all. Because life happens. You know, you're selling drugs, you're paying your rent, you're buying a car, the car breaks down, you're fixing it, you're trying to soup it up to make it look like you're a hot star, you know, you're a hot rod. All of that don't mean shit. All of that stuff don't mean shit in the end. All the money you save, you put away. You got 20,000, 30,000 stacked. You look at it, I got a nice fucking knot here, right? What happens? They kick your door in, where's it go? They take it. They take it. Cops take it. Oh, this is found with the drugs. They take it. I got a lawsuit for $113,000 from a job I worked. Oh, my house caught on fire. Had nothing to do with the job, but my house caught on fire and it burnt from smoke damage. I found the fire in a cellar in a 9 tenement building. I got all the people out. I got all the tenants out. Some people say, oh, you were here. Oh, no, I wasn't here. I was a human being doing what any other human being would do. You know, get everybody out. You don't get yourself out, you get everybody else out. You think of yourself last. But I had gotten $113,000, you know, and I had bank statements, you know. Money was in the bank, you know, but at times there was, you know, $15,000, $20,000 in my pocket, you know what I'm saying? And this is with this settlement and without. But anyways, you know, I had gotten raided one time, and not that they the $2,000 they took out of my pocket was doing okay. You know, they had to go when they searched my house, find an envelope with the $15,000 of free and legal clear money, free, and legal, clear money that I got from a lawsuit through a job that had fired me, wrongfully fired me because I couldn't breathe anymore. I'm on asthma. I carry these things around me daily. I cannot breathe. My breath runs short. You'll hear me wheezing time and time making videos. You know, always with the inhalers. I can't live without them. Excuse me. But yeah. So you know, they raided my house, and after they took the money in my pocket, and I used to save all my $5 and $1 bills because I was a big hotshot drug dealer. And they took them and never counted it but took it. You know, they had the envelope with the $15,000 that I was going to buy a brand new truck. Brand new used, I'll tell you that. Brand new used, I wasn't buying brand new, but I was buying one off the lot, brand new used. And the $15,000 they took because it was found with drugs, you know. So I lost it, you know. And but all this money that people make, all the money that they make, all the good times they have, you buy cars, and you buy gold, and you take your girl to eat, and you buy some new clothes, and then all the shit goes downhill, and you know what you got? Nothing. Because all the money you save goes for lawyers. Okay. It's gonna cost you $10,000 for a lawyer just to get off the, just to get on board with you. You go to trial, he's gonna charge you another $5,000 to $7,000, you know, for a paid lawyer. You know, you want a lawyer, you wanna find out who's hold on you, you know. That's for another story down the line. How I knew who my CIs were, they sent me up, but you're gonna shit your pants when I tell you that one too. But anybody that's from my city, my area, seeing this, you know who it is. And I'm embarrassed to say it. But anyways, everything goes. The cars, they go. You're sitting in jail for 2-3 years. The cars, the cops take them, they go. They took my car. They were actually driving around in my car. They were driving around in my car, acting like it was me, driving up to other drug dealers and drug addicts in the neighborhood, acting like it was me. You know, asking if they wanted something and hemming somebody up, you know. But everything goes. Your cars go, your money goes, your clothes go, you go to jail, you grow out of them. Your jewelry goes, your girl's gonna sell it for to pay rent and things like that, you know. So the moral is that everything goes, so it's not worth it, dude. It's not worth it to sell drugs because the government is gonna win. I remember one time they came in and they searched my house, and I had just hit on a scratch ticket, $10,000, and I had my mother go to the lottery and cash it for me. She goes up and cashes it, and she comes back, and as she pulls up and she's giving me the envelope of money, I get swarmed by cops. Zoom, zoom, zoom. They think I'm making a drug deal. So they swoop in. We got him. They handcuffed me and I'm under arrest. Yeah, but it's an investigation. While I was there patting me down, they find drugs in my pocket. You're under arrest now. So they take the envelope of money. And I say, whoa, wait a minute. I just won that money on a scratch ticket. That's my mother there that you're ripping her car apart thinking that you're going to find drugs. My mother doesn't do drugs. You thought you were catching a drug deal in place. She was just bringing me the money from the lottery. But anyways, that money was won. Cop looks at me and says, you got the ticket? And I'm looking at him like, no, I don't have the fucking ticket, guy. I got the slip from the lottery that says that I just won it and the taxes that they take out. You see the slip, you're reading it. Cop says to me, no ticket, no money. Huh, really? So he takes the money right out of my back pocket, locks me up, tells me, the money from the ticket was found in the same place as drugs. So they have a search warrant for my house. Now, they bring me upstairs handcuffed. Now, mind you, they found some drugs in my pocket, some heroin in my pocket. They found it. They bring me upstairs to my apartment. They're telling me my girl's apartment at the time, actually. It wasn't even my apartment. They're asking me, hey, where's the keys to your van, the Explorer? I tell them, over there in my vest, hanging up on the door right there. I just was sitting there seeing my son while my mother went and go cash my ticket for me. So the cop's checking pockets. Oh, he's checking my vest. He looks and says, oh, look what we have here. And I'm sitting there handcuffed, and I'm like, well, what do you got there? Oh, we got more drugs here. You got more drugs? And I'm looking saying, no way. Listen, I was a drug addict. I was a drug dealer. I know what drugs I had. They were in my pocket. They stayed in my pocket. There was no drugs in my vest. But they don't find anything in the house. They can't keep the money that's in the house. They can't charge you with other shit that's in the house, unless it's on the search warrant. So the money that my girlfriend and I, money my girlfriend and I was saving up for my son's birthday, they took it. The money that I was just saving in an envelope, they took it. All because they said they found drugs inside the house, which was bullshit. I was horrified. I hated these cops. Like I told you, they arrested me 2 years in a row on the same day, the day after Martin Luther King Day. They arrested me twice, 2 days in a row. I'll show you. I'll produce one time the newspaper article that says the police's first thing, the forward police departments to-do list after this long holiday. The first thing they needed to do was get Mr. Duper off the streets. And I'm like, you act like, they acted like I was a kingpin. Sorry, son of a bitches, man. I'll tell you. The cops are dirty. Now, I told you that in my vest there was no drugs, but the cops said they had found it. I asked the cops, hey, where's the drugs that you found in my pocket? He says to me, they were outside in the car already, marked in as evidence. Before we brought you upstairs, I put that in my cruiser. It's already in evidence. It just so happened to have been the same amount of drugs that was in my pocket that were in the bag. That were in my pocket, that were in the vest. I'm sorry. They charged me with that, right? So, as they're taking me out in handcuffs downstairs and they're reading my rights and I'm blah, 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 a whole bunch of bullshit. I'm telling them, fuck you, and if I did that back and forth, and there's a cop tells me, he says, hey, he knows my girlfriend. He knew her for years. She's a Christian. She tried helping me. God bless her. My fiance Jennifer. I love her to death. But she's been by me for years, and she watched me struggle. And once in 2016, when I got clean, it was the happiest time of her life. She was so elated, to finally see that I saw the light. But anyhow, like I'm saying, get back to this cop. He says to I call her my wife because that's what she's like, my wife. He says to my wife, Jennifer, listen to me. If the police want somebody off the streets, they're gonna get them off the streets. If the police go to somebody's house and raid their house, and even if there's nothing in that house, Jennifer, the police are gonna find something in that house. He basically told her word for word that we will set him up if we have to get him off the streets. And that's what they did at that point. They took me off the streets for That was a 2-year bid right there that they did over that one. Oh, crisis, but it never pays. It never pays. That 10 minutes of high that you experience, that euphoria. Go on a roller coaster ride. Get that feeling. You know, go do some skydiving. You know, get on a plane and go visit another country. You know, spend your money that way. It feels so much better, and it's not illegal. It's not illegal. You know. But I want to say thank you all for watching. I'm on the road traveling, so I'm gonna show up this video here. I'm gonna stop it. I want to say thank you for watching. Hit the like button, subscribe. Very soon I'm gonna learn how to start editing these videos, so you can know to read, like, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell, so when I do upload a video, you'll be one of the first to know, you know. But I want to thank everybody for listening. There is life after prison. Trust me when I tell you. There are fun things to do sober. You know, I'm driving back from Boston right now, going to see my daughter in college. She goes to UMass Boston. I'm driving back to see her. I go there every weekend, every Friday. I drive up, and then every Friday I drive her back. She comes home on the weekends. I drive her back on Sundays. She's actually staying up there this weekend because she has a softball tournament. But I brought her equipment, so I'm driving up there now. It's 11 p.m. at night, you know, and I drove up there to see her. But you can do good things sober, you know. I went to a baby shower tonight for my nephew, sober. You know, when people are amazed, well, you haven't drank since 2016. You don't smoke weed. You don't take pills anymore. You know, no, I don't find joy in it no more. You know, I work. When I go to work, it gives me plenty enough tired to lay down and go to sleep. So I don't need drugs to feel that way anymore. Like now, I'm a half hour, 40 minutes away from my house. If I live so close, I can go to sleep. I can park right here in this parking lot, I'm sorry, and go to sleep. Okay, I've been up since 6 o'clock in the morning. I worked all day, moving furniture. From there, I ran to a baby shower, my nephew's baby shower, where it ran until 9:30 at night. Dropped my wife and kids off and took off to Boston. You know, and then I had some questions to ask you, so that's what I did, and give you a little story. And like I said, it's for the kids. You know, these kids just think. You know, that gang like life activity is not for you. Find a hobby. You know, join the boys club. You know, join a sport. Play baseball. Play hockey. Play football. Join MMA. Join boxing. There's plenty of things out there. You know, if you're a man and you do anything, you can go ice skating. You know, if you're a girl, you can do much stuff. You can do judo, and you don't have to be a drug addict or a drug dealer. And girls end up selling their bodies, and they have, you know, you get pregnant by Johns, you know, and they have babies that don't know who their father is, so they got to give them up. You know, it's a sad world. These drugs do nothing but kill people, you know, and we as a nation have to conquer this disease. When it's the government's fault for fucking us over anyways. They were the ones that were pushing heroin and morphine for years in the military. They were out there fighting, they got a little sick, or they broke their toe, or they something happened. What did they do? They gave them morphine, they gave them heroin. They gave them liquid cocaine. You know, they gave these soldiers what they needed to get back out on the battlefield and fight World War I and World War II and the Civil War. That's what they did. And the government gets everybody hooked on drugs. And then what do they want to do? They want to take you and put you in jail now for it. Why? Because you get money. The government gets money for every person that's in jail. $514 a day, I believe. I didn't do my research and look at the facts, but Google it. I'm almost sure they get over $500 a day for every person that's incarcerated. If you're an immigrant, if you're an ICE detainee, I believe you get double. Okay. Again, I didn't do my studying to check the facts because I didn't plan on going into this spiel. But check your facts. You get double if you're an ICE detainee. If you're inmate in Department of Corrections in the United States, you get charged over $500 a day. 500 and change you get charged. Where the hell is he going? I want you to spin real quick. I don't know if you can see that guy right there walking to the highway by himself. He's barefooted. I don't know if you can still see him. It's dark out here at 11 o'clock at night, and I don't know what the hell he's doing. He's planning on getting or trying to cross the highway, or what the hell is he doing? I have no idea. But I gotta get out with the camera for this one.